What it is, YouTube, man? Big T Ward. I'm back at y'all with another video, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, follow your boy, follow with your boy, all platforms, man. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, of course, man. Make sure you hit me on Instagram, man. Hit the follow button, Big T Ward 80. Hit the shop, get you some merch, man. Let's get some merch. Let's get some merch. Let's get some merch. You know what I mean? Let's get some merch, man. Actually, I just put some new merch on it, man. So there's some new merch on it right now that y'all can go get. Y'all can go check out, and make sure y'all go check that out, man. Get you some merch. Yeah, man. I'm in this scat. Man. So I got a few mods for the scat, man. Got a few mods, some little cosmetic mods, man, that I gotta get from my guys, man. But been kind of like a gloomy day, so I can't install it no way. It's about to rain. So even though it won't take but a second, but I don't want to be doing it in the rain. So I'll wait to do it another day. You know, we'll do it that way, man. Other than that, that's it, man. That's it. But what I do want to talk to y'all about, man. So beside the scat, man, beside the scat talk, all right, which is probably going to get that video tomorrow, man, once I get ready to do my install. So hopefully it's not raining. And it was like 80 degrees somewhere. Oh, I was in Texas, 75, and this and that, man. I get back to Memphis, it's raining. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, the weather, bro. I'm sorry, man, but the weather here is just unpredictable, man. You can't really get nothing done. So, but in this video, man, let me get to it. Y'all know, man. Y'all don't know. I'm a big boxing fan, man. So y'all seen the title and the thumbnail, man. Y'all know it's going down. My boy, Errol Spence Jr., man. All right, I've been a boxing fan for a while, okay? So I'm going to break down, man. I want to break down, I'm going to break down the fight that I think how it's going to play out. But first off, man, I'm going to give y'all a little background, a little history, man, as far as boxing go. I'm not just, I didn't just become a boxing fan or something like that, man, you know, because of this and that. I'll take y'all back, man, from when I started watching, just really started watching boxing. For me, boxing, man, became, you know, even during the Mike Tyson time, you know, everybody was big, you know, heavyweight fans. They were heavyweight boxing fans. So, you know, Tyson kind of, you know, brought it back to life after Muhammad Ali and stuff like that. So, you know, Tyson was taking over, man. He was young, you know, knocking out everybody, you know, seriously knocking out everybody, man. You know, and you didn't really know any of the other people, you know what I'm saying, because you're young. You know, this is back in the 80s and stuff, man, so we didn't really start watching boxing until, like, the late 90s. So, so watching that, man, you know, Tyson was, like, the man. You know, nobody was beating Tyson. Nobody was fucking with Tyson. Nobody. So, you know, that was the thing. So, after that, bro, you know, after the Tyson era was over, you know, then they start breaking down to the lower weight classes, you know, like heavyweight, then start getting them down to heavyweights. I mean, light heavyweights and welterweights. Didn't nobody really know anything about the welterweight division. So then, you know, the light heavyweight had picked up because it was lightweight and middleweight at the time, man, because, you know, James Toney was running the show. You know, you had Bernard Hopkins, you had Oscar, you know, you had all these guys that was already doing something, man. Felix Trinidad, you know, Vernon Forrest, who else, man? Ricky White. You know, you had these guys, man, that were coming up, and they were running the show. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but they was like in the middleweight division at the time. It's like the middleweight, you know. It was like the junior middleweight type division. So, then the light heavyweight. So, I was a big Roy Jones fan, man. Real big Roy Jones fan. So, Roy Jones, man, was like taking over boxing. Okay? He was taking over everything, man. So, that's when I really got into it. And he just became one of my favorite fighters, man. So I used to see guys like Sugar Ray Leonard, and that's who he remind me of. Sugar Ray, and the Marvin Hagler is like, Spence is like Marvin Hagler. You know what I mean? So he's like the modern day Marvin Hagler, man. So when it comes to Spence, Spence and Ugas, man. Of course, Ugas, man. Let me start off with Ugas. Ugas is the guy, and by the way, I'm not a boxing analyst. I like watching boxing, man. I like combat sport. But I've grown to watch boxing, man, and see the guys train, see their movements. It's just little details, man, that I look at to see what they do different from another fighter, man. Just like, almost like a trainer does. So I just observe, the fighter. So Ugas, man. I went back and I watched, a few of his fights, man, when he fought a couple of guys. Even when he first got in, he got his first shot at, some real stardom. And I think I don't understand how he lost. He knocked the guy down. He pretty much beat the guy in all aspects of the game. But they didn't give him, they gave dude the split decision. And he just sitting there cheering like, yeah, like he did something. I'm like, bro, you get your ass whipped. You know what I mean? But I think Ugas got a bad rap. A couple of times he got a bad rap, man. And so he resurfaced, man, or whatever, and he ended up fighting Shawn Porter. So, not taking nothing away from Shawn Porter, man. I think Shawn Porter was, a good fighter for his style, for what he was. He's that rough in your face. He that dude. He's not the jab 1-2 guy. You know what I'm saying? Or movement, whatever. He that in your face, trying to hit you to the body, try to be all up in your face and make you very uncomfortable. He's one of those fighters. So, and Ugas tried to, fight this fight with him. So he tried to not fight the fight. You know what I'm saying? He tried not to fight the fight. So, he was trying to box and this, and that, and third. So, which worked out in his favor because he won. But I personally don't think he won. I think Ugas kind of pulled it off. You know what I'm saying? I think the time when Ugas hit him, he did get a knockdown, but they called it a slip. You know what I'm saying? So, I give Ugas credit, man. He was ready to bang. You know what I'm saying? He was ready to bang because Shawn Porter's known for the banging. You know what I'm saying? He's known for that, doing that kind of thing. He's known for banging and this, and that. So they want to bang. He wanted to bang with Shawn Porter to see what he had. So my thing is, with that, I think Ugas kind of pulled it off, man. He got a bad rap for that, you know what I'm saying? But, it paid off in the end because he got the biggest fight of his career, you know what I'm saying, against Pacquiao. So it paid off for the guy, you know what I'm saying? So when he fought Pacquiao, man, I watched the fight, and Pacquiao just kind of guy. Pacquiao he's a mover. He's a short guy, speed, good footwork, stuff like that, man. He's a dip in and out type of fighter. He'll sit there and jump in, jump out, move around, jump in, jump out. You know what I'm saying? So that's how Pacquiao was. He gonna go in and throw you about 8, 9, 10 punches, then he gonna get out the way. You know what I'm saying? He gonna jump in, and he gonna move to the side or move to the whatever. And he gonna step back, pivot, move over here, or he just gonna bounce. He's that bouncing fighter. He ain't the guy that's gonna do this. He the he gonna jump in and jump out. And it's the kind of fighter Pacquiao was, and I think Ugas just kind of got the timing down. You know what I'm saying? Because Pacquiao wasn't awkward or nothing. He was just real bouncy. You know what I'm saying? He's what I call the jump in fighter. You jump in, and jump back out. Jump in, and jump back out. You know what I'm saying? So he was that kind of fighter through his whole career. And I think Ugas kind of figured it out, man. Kind of timed him a little bit. And we'll get some clean shots off. So, Pacquiao had his moments. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Pacquiao still, tattooed him in the face. But I think Ugas they kind of looked at Ugas as the bigger dude and landing the bigger punch because they're going to have an effect on him. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So, now, Spence, my guy. Spence is a dude, man. He's real calm, demeanor calm, man. He's a guy that's gonna, you know what I mean? He's a thinker too, but he's a guy that's gonna bang. You ready to bang? He gonna go with you. You know, he gonna show, hey, you crack me, I'm gonna crack you. He's that guy. You know, you crack me, I'm gonna crack you. You crack me, I'm gonna crack you. And so he's that kind of fella. So, but when it's time for him to box and be smart and be this and that, he's that dude. So when it's time for him to sit back and, you know, listen to old Derek and, hey man, do this. Because, you know, like I said, man, he's the big fundamental. He's not a guy that's gonna be in there throwing some old crazy combination, you know, when he don't have to. Like, you know, he said that once before, like, hey man, well, I gotta throw all these when I don't have to do it. You know, I gotta do all this athletic stuff when I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but it's not like he doesn't have it. He's like, I don't have to use it, so why go do it? You know? So he's just a straightforward guy. You know what I'm saying? He got a target, man. He gonna do his thing. He gonna wear you out to the body. So like they say, man, you know, they say Ugas tailor-made for him. Now, what I think in this fight, like I say, you know, about this, I think Ugas gonna try to change it up. You know, because if you remember when Spence fought Mikey Garcia, they thought he was going to go in there and just walk Garcia down and boom, boom, boom and beat him up, but he beat Mikey at his own game. You know what I'm saying? So he beat Mikey Garcia at his own game by boxing. So they was expecting Spence to go do this, but he turned around and did the opposite. So this is what I think Ugas is going to do. I think Ugas is going to be the guy that's going to come in, and he's not going to be in front of Spence trying to bang with him. He going to be out trying to box. You know what I'm saying? And I think once Spence figured that out, like, all right, he want to box. So, you know what I'm saying? And I think he's just going to get smart with it and, you know, do it with him and outbox him. Now, once he see he can't box with Spence, there's going to be a difference, because I don't think he can box with Spence, man. Not taking nothing away from Ugas and nothing like that. I don't think he can box with Spence. Just looking at, you know, past fights and this and that, he don't show no boxing type of skills. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he don't have no skills. He just don't show the boxing skills. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's not the guy that's gonna boom and come around the guard and boom and shoot the uppercut. And you know, he's not that guy. You know, he's that bang for bang dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he is. So, you know, Spence is gonna sit back and bam, you know, bam, you know what I'm saying? Hit that, you know, shoot him with a couple jabs. You know, and as soon as he cover up, Spence coming around, bah, you know, hit him. You know what I'm saying? He coming around the corner, hit him on the ear. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he try to open that guard up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Open that guard, put his hand around, Spence coming up the middle. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Spence is gonna adjust when Ugas adjusts. When we know what I'm saying, when Ugas adjusts, Spence is gonna adjust. So that's why I look at, man, when it comes to boxing. You know, I'm that type of dude, man. I like the fights, man. I like to see the fight, man. I like to see the guy in there thinking, man, because Floyd was like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but somebody like Roy Jones was just pure speed. You know, reflexes was, you know, I mean, he hits you with a quick, you know, 2-piece in the biscuit like that. You know what I mean? So it is, you know, it's crazy in the style. But I think, man, I got Spence all the way with this fight. Whether he get a stoppage or not, I got Spence all the way, man. Because I think Spence is going to win. I think Spence is just going to beat him up. You know what I'm saying? And Ugas being Ugas, he's not going to quit, you know, type of deal. You know, he's not going to be lay down and quit type of dude. So, you know, in order for Spence to get him out of early, yeah, you're going to have to knock him out or hurt him, you know, to a point where he can't come out, you know. But, which I doubt, or he going to have to crack him with a good shot that, you know, lay him out. But I think, you know, my thing is, I think it'll go all 12. You know, I could be wrong. But I think it'll go down to 12 because of Ugas' toughness. You know, he's a tough dude. So I think it'll go all 12. Unless the referee just say, hey, you had too much, whatever. But I think it'll go all 12, you know, besides that. So, man, you know, I can't wait for the fight, man. I can't wait for it. I want to see it. You know, I just had to talk about that on the channel, man. Like, boxing is it's like one of the things, man, that I like sitting there watching, man. Highlights of boxing, you know, all that, man. I like the Charlo brothers. I think one of them just, you know, overly emotional. You know, but I like the guys, man. I like them. They can fight. You know, and I like that, man. I like that. You know, like Deontay Wilder, man. He was a good fighter, but I just think Deontay Wilder, man, was no boxer. You know, he was a guy. He was a one punch. You know, he was a one punch guy. But you know, dude was a heavyweight champ for a while. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Spence and Ugas, man. Hey, that's gonna be the fight, man. So my breakdown for the fight: Spence in a decision. And that's what I believe, man. I think he's going to have the majority decision, man. Ain't going to be no split. It's going to be the majority decision, man. It's going to be, you know, it's going to be all Spence. So Spence had a one-sided beatdown. I think this is what it's going to be. This is going to be a one-sided beatdown, man, from Spence. Because like I said, man, he got to come out. He going to have to prove, I ain't going to say have to, but he feel like he got to, you know, prove to people like, hey, I'm still the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm still the truth. When y'all say I was the truth then, I'm still the truth. So I think he's going to come out and do that. I think he's going to come out and be that truth like we always seen him. And so I think he's going to be that. That's what I see him doing. So I don't really see him not winning. You know what I mean? I don't see that, man, because, you know, here go Ugas, man, got his payday. You know, got his big payday, one of the biggest paydays he probably was going to have. So I think his only other next big payday is going to be him and Crawford. So just think about it, he would have had two paydays. He would have had two big major paydays. So it would have been him and Pacquiao, then him and Crawford. So I think, man, with that being said, I give Spence, man, the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see Spence really losing the round. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, he going to come out. He going to be the old Spence, man. Everybody been waiting on that old Spence. And I think he going to bring that shit out. And he going to dominate the game, man. I think he going to dominate it. So, you know, I'm looking forward to that fight, man. I'm going to go home. I'm definitely watching it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely watching it. Trust me. I'm definitely watching it, man. But yeah, man, I had to give my take on it. I had to give y'all my take, you know, on the fight. And it's kind of like the main fight I want to see. Other than you know, Tank and Rolly, you know, and Charlo and Castano. You know what I'm saying? I want to see those fights too, man. But on another note, man, if Spence move up, I would say if he move up, man, you know, I watch other boxing analysts, man, when they do their interviews and they talk to these people like Boxing Ego and Blue Blood Sports TV, this guy and all that kind of stuff. You know, they do their homework and they watch these guys or listen to, you know, stuff they'd heard in their camp or what they heard from their camps and stuff like that. These dudes, you know, Spence want to move up. Now, I think Spence should just skip, you know, the little junior welterweight stuff altogether. You know what I'm saying? You know, he should, I mean, not the junior welterweight, I think it's like junior middleweight because it's like 154-pound division. So, because 160 is middleweight. So, I would say he can skip that all together and just go all the way up to 160 and go and fight, you know, Canelo for his belt. I mean, who wouldn't pay to see it? You know what I mean? Who wouldn't pay to see that, man? You know, I don't really see Terrence Crawford going up that weight, you know. You know, that'd be too much for him, I think. But not saying he couldn't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'd rather see him or Terrence Crawford fight Canelo because I think they'll beat him. You know, Canelo's not that fast, he's not that quick, he don't have a lot of speed. You know, so I see Spence beating him. You know, I think Spence will sit there and go toe-to-toe with him. You know, to be honest. I mean, if Spence was and Spence probably walking around as a natural light heavyweight dude. You know what I'm saying? So I can see Spence going up to 160 or 168, fighting the guy. You know what I'm saying? And sit there and beat him. I mean, I see that. I got that much confidence in Spence, man. I think he can go up and beat Canelo. But I think Canelo gonna get out of there, man, before he fights somebody that's got a real chance of beating him. So I think he gonna exit. You know what I'm saying? I think he gonna, fight this Bavol dude and win and retire. You know what I'm saying? Because it won't be nothing else for him to do. You know what I'm saying? He didn't beat, Golovkin out. Don't nobody really want to see the fight no more between him and Triple G. And Triple G fights and stuff, he hadn't really changed. Triple G still the same Triple G. So, he hadn't changed at all. He's still the same dude. So it'll be the same fight, or Canelo get him out of there earlier. Now, Triple G can take a punch. Don't get me wrong. He can take a punch. He can take one. You know what I mean? I can't take that away from him. But I just think he's not fast enough, man. He's not fast enough on his feet. He's too flat-footed. He like to walk. He got no bounce. So, Canelo got a little bounce and a little movement in his step. But Triple G is just flat-footed, man. He's just going to walk and walk, So, I don't really see that, man. But Spence and Ugas, man, I got Spence all the way. Spence is going to take it, man. I don't see nobody beating him no time soon. And, him and Crawford going to be, I think him and Crawford should fight at the end of the year. I'm just going to keep it 100. Once he do this right here, man, I think the end of the year, December sometime, man, him and Crawford. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest with you. December, man, him and Crawford, end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Him and Crawford, end of the year for the belts. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep putting it off another year and another year, because Crawford ain't got nobody to fight. That's going to benefit him. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't got nobody to fight that's going to benefit him, because anybody got no belts. So who he's going to fight? You know what I'm saying? He's going to fight Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? Who he's going to fight, man? Tony Harrison. Who he's going to fight? He ain't got nobody to fight, man. So, just him and Spencer's the next biggest fight. That's it. So that's my take on the man. Spence all the way. He beat Ugas, man. 12 rounds, majority decision, go to Spence, man. Then he go his own to Crawford, man. So, the boy with the man down, the truth, man. He's coming. He's gonna take it. So that's my take on it, man. That's my take on it, guys. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Make sure you leave a comment, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the join button. Join the Big T Ward Squad, man. Also, head over to the Instagram, Big T Ward 80. Hit the shop. Get some merch, man. But it's your boy, Big T Ward, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Comment. I'm out, man. Till next time.